Hello, hello, hello. Hey, my sun rays. It's your girl Twan, and I am back with another weekly weigh-in. Yay! I hope you guys are having a marvelous day so far today. With that being said, listen. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right on into it. I'm not going to make you guys wait at all. So last week I shared with you guys that I had lost weight and I was down to 274 pounds even. Yes, I had lost 3 pounds and I was down to 274, which gave me a total weight loss of 120.4 pounds. That's the most I've lost since I've been on this weight loss journey for the past 2 years and 3 months. Yeah, 3 months now. Anyway, with that being said, you guys, I weighed in and I gained. Yes, your girl gained. I gained weight. And let me just tell you that I know that I gained weight because of the sodium intake that I had last week. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that. My husband and I, we went to my grandson's baseball game Saturday, and it was in another city near us in Florida, Sarasota, Florida. And after the first game was over with, they had like another hour and 30 minutes before the next game. So we all went over to the concession stand and, got a snack. And I had got one of those soft baked pretzels with a cup of cheese. But I said to myself, you're not going to eat that whole thing of cheese. Just eat maybe half of it. So I did. I don't even think I ate half of the cheese because I was dipping it in there because I just knew it probably had a lot of fat in it. I knew it wasn't low fat or reduced fat like I normally would have. And then I know cheese can have a lot of sodium in it. Well, the pretzel already have those pieces of salt all over it. And I don't know why. I should have just took some of the salt off of it, but I didn't. And as I was eating it, I can tell it was kind of salty. But, we don't want to waste money. So I went ahead and I ate it anyway. I should have just took all the sodium off of it. I don't know what I was thinking about. But anyway, after that, let's just say an hour and a half passed. Now we're in the next game. And as I'm sitting at the game, I noticed my fingers felt funny. And I looked down at my fingers and my fingers was red. And they looked like they were swollen. And I looked at my husband. I said, look at my fingers. Look how big my fingers look. I said, don't they look like they kind of swollen? I said, that's from that salt. From that pretzel. I was like, oh my goodness. Because that morning, I had a really good breakfast, and everything. My husband and I had made us a sandwich before we left the house, and I had tried this new, well, it's not new, it's new to me, Arnold's bagel thins. Well, not bagel thins, Arnold's sandwich thins. The kind that have like 17 grams of fiber in them, and I forgot how much protein, but I had never had those before. I've had the Arnold Thins before several times, but I never had this particular one until the marvelous Mel B told me about it, and it was just so good. I had my avocado on it instead of mayo. I did have cheese, a little balsamic vinegar, sausage, and egg white, and it was really, really good. So that's what I have for breakfast, and I make my husband one as well. And he actually liked the bagel thing, not a bagel thing. Why can't I call it the bagel thing? The sandwich thing. He actually liked that Arnold sandwich thing. So I'm gonna definitely make sure I purchase more of those for he and I. And so yeah, I mean, it was that pretzel. That pretzel did it for me. That pretzel really swole me up, and I just knew right then that my body's gonna retain some type of sodium. So I immediately, when I got a bottle of water to drink that to try to help flush some of the sodium out of my body. Well, that was Saturday. Okay, Monday. We all know Monday was a holiday. I was off. I didn't have to work. Normally, I ride my bicycle on Monday, but since it was a holiday, I was just like, I'm just going to relax a little bit. I'm not going to ride around the bicycle. So I did, but I did make sure I got my 8,000 steps in that day. My husband and I, we went to this barbecue place in Tampa called Big John's Barbecue. If you from Tampa, everybody know about Big John's. It's been around like 40-some years. And it's, yeah, the food is good. They kind of fell off one time, but they back on track. The food is really, really good. And, you know, family owned, of course. And I got this combination platter that had 3 meats. I had sausage, I had pork ribs, and I had chicken. I did intermittent fasting that morning. So this plate of food that I got from there was my lunch and my dinner because I couldn't eat it all in one setting. Let me tell you why. So I had that. It was 2 pieces of rib, 2 pieces of chicken, and a sausage link. That was the meat I had for the entire day. Of course, I had, for my sides, baked beans, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and cornbread. But I did not eat all of the macaroni and cheese and the baked beans. I ate half of it, which is like maybe a half a cup. Yeah, so that was my plate. Okay. And then for my treat, of course, I had, I guess it wasn't sour cream pound cake. I think it was more like a vanilla pound cake because it wasn't sour cream. I had a piece of vanilla pound cake. So that was my sweet. Now y'all know I always indulge on Sunday. So here it is. I'm indulging again on Monday. Okay. And with me eating that pork sausage, those pork ribs, that was a lot of sodium. I already know it. There was a lot of sodium. Because when I got up Tuesday morning, okay, I was up 3 pounds. And I said, ain't nowhere in the world that I ate that many calories. Do the math. It was not that many calories. It was that sodium. So I flushed my body. I made sure I worked out. You know, I did more steps than the norm. I got like 17,000 steps in, you know, on Tuesday because I wanted to try to sweat as much as I could to get as much sodium out of my body as I could. And so Tuesday night, I got in my jacuzzi tub. I put some Dr. Teal's in the water, you know, so that Epsom salt can help drain and pull some of the sodium out of my body. And guess what? It did. So when I weighed in, I ended up being up by 0.2. Instead of being up 3 point something pounds, only was up 0.2. So I'm just letting you guys know that it was a sodium. But however, it was a holiday. You know, what we do for Memorial Day, we do barbecue. These are life lessons, you guys, that's gonna happen. So instead of me being 274 pounds, now I am 274.2. Yes, I'm up 0.2. I wanted to share all that with you because you may have an episode where the next day you up 3 or 4 pounds and you're like, where did this come from? It's a sodium intake. So this is what you need to do. Get you some extra steps in so you can sweat or get on your bicycle, your treadmill, your elliptical, your rower, whatever you need to do so you can sweat out some of that sodium, get you in a hot tub or go to the gym, get in a sauna, whichever you need to do so you can sweat, get all of that sodium out of your body. With that being said, I do not have any new signs or symptoms, any side effects. Everything is the same. Only thing I can say is I have been sleeping so much better, you guys. I've been sleeping so much better. I've been taking 2 melatonins at night. Let me share 2 of the melatonins that I've been using. Totally different. Okay, so I got these Goli Nutrition Dreamy Sleep Gummies, 5 milligrams of melatonin per serving. And it says it has lemon balm, botanicals, magnesium, and vitamin D. And there's 60 gummies. They say retail is $15. I got these from TJ Maxx for $11.99. So yeah, I have been taking 2 of these, which is 5 milligrams. And I've been sleeping really well. That magnesium really been, you know, doing this thing. There's 5 milligrams of melatonin. There's a herbal blend in here with tart cherry powder, chamomile extract, passion flower extract, lemon balm extract. It has magnesium, 50 milligrams, vitamin D, 5 mcg, total sugars 4, total carbs 6, sodium 3 milligrams, calories 25. I don't track the calories on supplements, you guys. I don't track these at all. But anyway, this was really, really good, you guys. So if you're having problems with sleeping, or you feel like you need to just rest a little bit more, this is what you do. Let me tell you, I got up one time to use the restroom from when I went to sleep, and that was this morning. Usually I'm up sometimes 3 times in the middle of the night going to the restroom. But yeah, last night I slept like a baby. I woke up 3:56 this morning and went to use the restroom. And I said, oh, I might as well just stay on up because my alarm clock goes off at 4:15 anyway for me to get up to exercise. So I was like, I need to get back in the bed. So I just got up early and exercised a little early this morning. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And these are good until June of 2026. So yeah, Goli Dreamy Sleep Gummies. They're doing the work for me. With that being said, you guys, I don't have anything else. I just want to share that with you. Nothing else has changed. Everything has been the same. There's nothing new for me to report or to share with you guys. I thank you guys so very much for joining Trace of Twauns Life. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell so that YouTube will automatically notify you the next time I upload another video. Thank you guys. Have a God bless day.